Welcome, everyone, to the final matchup before the knockout round. Things are starting to get a little chippy. Everyone jostling for that NBA Cup. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Okay, here's what the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks looks like. On Thursday, they kick off a road trip in Washington, where they'll take on the Wizards. Then on Saturday, they're off to Toronto to face off with the Raptors.
And for that game against Los Angeles, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And here's Memphis's starting group. Morant and Smart make up the backcourt. Bane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Dallas, Thompson, the small forward, Washington holding down the floor. Two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie, and it's Lively in at the 5. A really important game for the NBA Cup tournament tonight. Both of these teams are still alive, Grant.
Well, B.A., despite losing in cup games, they can still advance into the knockout stages, so they both have a lot to play for. This should be a fun one.
Now here's Clark. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bane. Over Doncic. Bane, no good. And Dallas with possession. Left side, Irving. Doncic outside. Washington, a screen on Morant. Lets the three fly. And Doncic with the 3.
Along with everything else, Doncic is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Smart outside. First quarter of play, a minute in. Morant against Thompson. Outside Morant, driving to the basket. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Back to Irving. Washington, a screen on Smart. Irving goes in. Kicks it to Doncic. Second chance shot. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Great defense from Jackson Jr. He's a former league leader in blocks.
And so it's Dallas with it. 3 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Here's Clark. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Well, the threat of Ja scoring really opens up the opportunity for assists.
Lively with a screen on Morant. And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's Morant. He played a great game against Indiana. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
Count that bucket. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Morant against Thompson. Morant with a screen on Irving. Here's Smart. Lively grabs a miss. The Mavericks lead by 3. Here's Irving. Morant with a defensive effort.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Jackson can't get it to go. And Doncic has got the ball here for Dallas. This is the first they're seeing of Memphis.
And despite the difference in talent level, these teams were fairly evenly matched last year.
And this is what's so special about Morant's game, his mobility and his explosiveness.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Memphis. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Since we have a chance, let's see the player of the week for the Western Conference. Luka Doncic.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
And at 7 feet tall, Aldama can burn you inside. Even with the contact, he's tough to contain at times.
Now here's Doncic. Irving for three. Hits the three-pointer.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the gameplay. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Memphis trailing here. Here's Pippen. 9 points in his last outing. Down low. Here's Edey. Gafford with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Gafford. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Bane. And he sinks the 11-footer.
These are shots Bane will take from time to time when that's where the openings are.
Gafford with a screen on Bane. And it's Irving off the drive. Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Defensive foul.
That's good from Doncic.
And when we talk about franchise players, guys who can carry a team, Luka Doncic is one of the few guys in that category.
Here's Pippen, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Here's Aldama. Nice D from Gafford. The Mavericks lead by 3. Here's Doncic. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. Outside Irving. With 1 on the clock. No good on the buzzer beater. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Dallas is doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. And it's Thompson in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Here's Irving. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Irving's got 5.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Luka Doncic is in elite company. Coach Jason Kidd said he's in the atmosphere of MJ, LeBron, Kobe, the best to ever do it. He's doing something that Dallas has never seen, breaking all the records that stand up in front of him. He is a winner, and he will win multiple championships when it's all said and done. High praise, Brian.
Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Here's Edey. After the basket by Dallas. Pass to Wells. To the paint. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup. Edey's got this first bucket of the night.
Well, he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
Out to Thompson. Let's go with a 3. And they'll get another chance. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. Luka proving he can score from anywhere. Well, remember, this is game 4 of group play in the Cup, Grant. The winner in each of the 6 groups will advance into the 8-team knockout round.
And they'll be joined by a wild card team in each conference, the second-place team with the best record. And if those records are tied, they'll go to point differential.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Kleba, he's checked in for Washington. Marshall comes in for Thompson. Grimes, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Doncic. And there's the drive. Pippen, no good.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. And Morant over to help. Kleba passes to Marshall. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Grimes. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
Dallas foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Clark. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gafford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dallas leading by 7. Now here's Dinwiddie. And he gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Picked by Aldama. Here's Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside. And Morant very high on that list.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Aldama. Bain comes in for Jackson. And Smart subbed in for Pippen. Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Gafford. Back to Dinwiddie. Gafford with a screen on Morant. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Gafford.
Making passes out of the pick and roll can be tricky for some, but Dinwiddie shows the ability to execute.
Dinwiddie against Morant. Clark with it. 4-3. He's looking good. 2 buckets and 3 attempts.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Gafford with a screen on Morant. Out to Kleba. The 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Jackson with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Morant. Gafford with the block. All by himself. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now here's Jackson. No points so far. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Smart. Jackson with a screen on Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. Ooh, Morant battling inside.
Yeah, so tough to knock Morant off balance, and he's so talented at keeping his focus on the basket.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He wants to give them a breather and talk things over.
Substitution on the court.
Irving finds Doncic. Takes the 3. The Luka 3. Money.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so it's Dallas. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not letting them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not letting them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Hello and welcome, and what a first half for cool hand Luka Doncic.
It's been Luka time. Get him the ball, let him make a play for himself, for others on the glass. He does everything for them.
It certainly has been all about cool hand Luka tonight. Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
The league is so full of elite point guards. We get to see incredible matchups every night. You can't ignore the skill that both of these guys have shown in the first half.
Yeah, they're trying to one-up each other each time up the floor. This is great to watch.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. It'll be the front end of a two-game road trip. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Smart and Bain on the wing. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the point. 4 on the clock. Here's Irving. With the clock winding down. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Morant, no good. Dallas leading by 13. Here's Irving. Smart grabs a miss.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Doncic, no good.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Mavericks are making moves to surround Luka and Kyrie with talent. Now they've given up a lot of draft picks, but that's what you do when you have superstars in their prime. With their beefed-up roster, Coach Jason Kidd says, we are deep. This is the first time the Mavs have been deep in a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, I haven't been able to hear that in a while. They've got some players now, Allie. Irving, the pass to Doncic. Back to Irving. Fires the 3. Smart grabs a miss.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Yeah, they get 1 to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
Dallas leading by 11. Doncic with it. Guarded by Morant. Luka! Get off me!
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. There's Jackson with the three. And it's Irving with a rebound. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And it's Doncic missing. Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. And there's the rejection. Irving against Smart. Count that one. Irving's got 7 points. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Well, the word dynamic.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down, but with so many close calls in every game.
Previous play is under
2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision, the call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Smart.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated, and of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions, but now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Out to Kleba. Payne comes with a double. Pass to Grimes. Here's Marshall. Launches it from deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. The Mavericks 4th.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Here's Pippen. He's covered by Dinwiddie. The three from Bane. And another miss by Memphis.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Gafford the screen. Dinwiddie gets the bucket. Dinwiddie's gotten his second bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Here's Pippen. He's covered by Dinwiddie. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Bane surveying the D. Pulls it from the top of the key. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Pippen. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And Kleba over to help. Pippen, pass to Aldama. On the wing, Bane. They set the screen. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Bane's got his second basket of the night.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's Dallas up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Daniel Gafford. Najee Marshall is out there with Maxi Kleba. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie, and it's Grimes in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. For 3, Dinwiddie connects from downtown.
Confident shot by Dinwiddie. No hesitation at all.
Grizzlies trail by 18. Pass to Edey. Here's Wells. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Here's Pippen. Second chance effort. He's off on the layup.
That's a rarity for him, especially against a soft defense.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle.
Timeout, timeout.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. So for Dallas, .60 ticks off the clock here in the 4th.
Substitution on the court.
Irving with it. Shot on the wing. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Mavericks lead by 20. For Memphis, they've gone 0 for 3 in this 4th. Not good. Here's the pick. Jackson down low, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Edey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Blocked! Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run for the finish. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Grizzlies trail by 20. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Bane against Irving. Bane, the pass to Morant. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, BA. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
From deep, here's Doncic. Offensive rebound. Doncic is doubled. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Irving. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. The teardrop. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Well, this is Morant at his very best. His teammates need to just continue getting him the ball and letting him do his thing.
And Doncic launches from deep. Lively passes to Doncic. Out to Thompson. Here's the 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. 1:36 left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Pippen. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Mavericks.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And what a huge performance it was for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Here's Doncic. The rebound by Jackson. Thompson against Morant. Driving in. Oh, there's Morant with the slam. Doncic on the wing. Pounded by Morant. Doncic, no good. Memphis with the ball. 11-point game. And it's Memphis with another. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
They get it again. Lively. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Pass to Morant. Thompson with a steal. And so it's Dallas winning this one. And for the NBA Cup tournament, they finished group play with a 3-1 record.
Yeah, they put some extra effort into these NBA Cup games, if you ask me. Now, proving they came to play this year.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. We just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Luka Doncic.